Hello, my sweet candy cane bubblegum muffins. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have two new fragrances and they're amazing. One is for girlies, one is for boys, but it's quite unisex. And these are fragrances that are super slept on and they come from a brand Gisada, Switzerland. And this brand is in general very underrated in my opinion because they have super high quality for a very decent price. And we're gonna talk about the new Donna and the new Uomo. Donna, the woman, Uomo, the man, of course. But Uomo kind of can go into a lady direction, alright? But we're gonna leave that for later. Let's start with Donna. I love the packaging. And Donna is mainly a violet, kind of like violet candy, powdery, peachy iris fragrance. That's how I would mainly describe it. Violet, candy-like scent, iris, peach or peach blossom. There's also some other notes, but that's what you're mainly gonna get, and it's quite musky as well. The bottle is absolutely stunning, I have to say. It looks like a baby boomer on the nails, right? So pretty, and it matches my nails. So cute. So cute. When I saw this, I was like, it has to be mine. Like, even for the bottle alone, it has to be mine. So this is Gisada Donna, and Gisada Donna contains violet cotton candy, which makes absolute sense for what I smell, Sicilian bergamot and iris, white peach blossom, which also makes absolute sense because I kind of smell that white peach blossom kind of a vibe for sure. Jasmine, apple, and rose. Tuberose, yes, I do kind of detect it, but it's neither bubblegummy nor dusty, nor is it green. It's just there. Sandalwood, coffee, patchouli, vetiver, and musk. Patchouli I don't really get pretty much at all, to be very honest. Vetiver, musk, yes, maybe a little bit more. Definitely more musky than patchouli, that's for sure. It's very enveloping. It is very sweet, slightly fruity, irisy, of course. Yes, the cotton candy is surely here and you can smell it. It also almost makes my mouth water, but also I think that peachy vibe makes my mouth water even more. Very feminine. Some people compare it to Hypnotic Musk, the new one from MICALLEF, but in my opinion, Hypnotic Musk is way more fruity. It's like lychee, raspberry caramel. But yes, they do have some similar facets, but this one I would say, honestly, this is how a ballerina would smell like. There is a fragrance called Ballerina from Moresque, and still stand by it that this is how ballerina smells like, but this is in that genre. Sweet, powdery, cotton candy-like, irisy, a little bit makeup-y, soapy, but not going too into detergents, absolutely not. Very feminine, easy to wear, perfect signature scent, great for any occasion and pretty much all year round because it's not, it's not heavy deep that you're not going to be able to breathe in the summer. You still can totally wear it in the summertime thanks to the apple and the peach, but also that beautiful powderiness. I think it might shine very nicely in colder weather. I still have to test it out in colder months. It's summertime now and I just got it, but I think it has a great potential for sure. When it comes to longevity, I've tested it for 2 days straight and I got good 7 to 8 hours with projection that was complimentable. so to speak. You know that it's definitely within the arm's length. It's not a skin scent. It's definitely not a skin scent. It projects more than your like arm area. That's how I would describe the length of sillage. So I don't know, if you like more powdery fragrances, then you will love it. If you like Ballerina from Moresque, you will love it. Love it. Actually, now that I'm thinking, doesn't Ballerina also have cotton candy? Ballerina from Moresque. Or of course there's the whole Ballerina range from the brand called Le Parfum de Rosine, and Ballerina #1 also has a vibe of this. They're all quite similar. And Moresque Ballerina, yes, also has white peach, cotton candy, and iris. So makes sense. Makes sense to me of what I smell, you know? And the other Ballerina, let's make research together. Why not, right? I love that. I feel like some true investigative journalist doing that with you. Ballerina #1 from Le Parfum de Rosine is definitely more lactonic than this or Moresque, but also has peach, and this one has violet. So I would say Donna, this one, takes best of both Ballerinas into one. So you have that nice candy, violet, and peach from Ballerina #1, Le Parfum de Rosine. And you get the cotton candy facet with white peach as well, and iris from Ballerina by Moresque. So this is like those two ballerinas, not exactly, but the vibes of two ballerinas are put into this one, Donna. So the name is pretty much perfect for this fragrance because there's not much that's more feminine than this. Okay? It smells like a lady in a pink dress or a tutu. Love it. It's beautiful. It's truly, truly beautiful. And I think most of you might really like it. Same as Ambassadora, another fragrance that most of you, especially the ones who love YSL Libre, you will love it. So that's Ballerina, not Ballerina, Donna, Paulina. Paulina used to be a ballerina, but that's a long story. We are moving on to darker, sexier, deeper fragrance, which is the Uomo. And Uomo is black and gold, which I really love. I really love these new bottles. They're stunning, stunning. And look at this one. Also ombre, but this time it goes from like gold to straight up black. And I love the caps. And you have that nice metal clank. Isn't that super luxurious? Love it. I love it. I could do this all day, whatever. Guys, this fragrance, of course, is dedicated towards men. However, in my opinion, and even from the note structure alone, you can definitely tell it leans unisex. It's not just for guys. It's not your manly man lumberjack of a fragrance. No, it's very sensual. It's sexy. It combines freshness, sweetness, and strength in one. So I have to say, before I get into the notes, I have to say that this fragrance is truly incomparable to anything that I know and tested through my job on the market. You know, with Donna, it is unique because there are not many scents like this, but you can easily see the similarity between Moresque Ballerina and the other Ballerina. But this is extra, extra, extra unique. So this one starts off with Italian lemon, dried apricot, and you definitely smell a lot of apricots. Strawberry, supposedly a feminine note, right? Davana, cedarwood, honey, labdanum, jasmine, rose, and wisteria. Wisteria also being quite a feminine note. And then in the base, sorry for the words, my French, but shit hits the fan, basically. You have agarwood and chocolate, like deep dark chocolate, not too sweet. Vanilla, suede, ambergris, patchouli, and moss. So as you can see, the note structure itself is very complex. It is really, really hard for me to even think of alternatives to this fragrance. It's almost impossible. The only brand I can think of, you might find something slightly similar, would be Pantheon Roma. And in particular, I'm thinking of Anone. Let's see Anone. Okay, Anone is gonna be more oudi tropical. Maybe Nerone. I have Nerone, and it's way more leather oud. Maybe it might slightly remind you of Dolce Passione. Slightly. Just because you also have dark chocolate here, vanilla, honey, and strawberries. But still, Dolce Passione goes into a different direction. It's way more gourmand, way more sweet. This one definitely has an androgynous touch, a masculine hint. Not as masculine as other fragrances that I would consider a typical lumberjack scent. Like, I don't know, Red Colorado from MICALLEF. That's my typical manly man smell. This one is definitely more maneuverable. Like, I could easily wear this. Easily. Actually, now that I think of it, it reminds me quite a bit of Teriac Intense. Again, not exactly the same at all, but a little bit. So think of scents like Dolce Passione from Pantheon Roma and Teriac Intense from Latafa. We're in this realm, kinda in this realm. But still, it's different. It's not a copy dupe. If anything, Latafa would rather copy Gisada, right? Probably. I don't know. What do I know? But this one is truly spectacular. My partner is blown away, and at this point he doesn't get blown away by fragrances too deeply because we get so much of them on a daily basis. It's really hard to get excited. For me, no, I'm still a crazy perfume girl, but for him, it's sometimes just overwhelming. That's what it is. I love them both. I love them both. I would say if you want like a pretty in pink, feminine, girly girl fragrance, but quite elegant, actually really elegant, then Donna, I would just go for it. But if you want something deeper, darker, with, yes, a masculine touch, but to me it's still very unisex, I would go for Uomo. For me, Uomo is very beautiful, and I really don't think that if it didn't have the name Uomo, you would think it might be a feminine fragrance even. Some of you at least. To me, it does have an androgynous touch because of the very top and the very base, but the mid is very much sweet-ish and feminine leaning. So it's a nice balance between masculine and feminine. It's a nice balance between that suede and slight citrus at the top, but you also get that sweet apricots and chocolate and strawberry. It's a gorgeous scent. It's a gorgeous scent all in all. And I say one of the most unique fragrances on the market. Again, as you saw, it's very hard for me to compare it to anything. So that is Uomo, that is Donna. Tell me, would you be interested in any of them? If so, which one? I would say I would totally use this Uomo one for nights out and dates. Probably share it with my partner at the same time, yes. And Donna would be my perfect, like, running errands or something formal of a scent. Like, I don't know, when I have to go, let's say, to a doctor. Whatever. That's what I would totally wear. Totally. Or like a baby shower. Or my girlfriend's birthday. Yeah, that's totally the vibe. It's beautiful. Love them both. Check them out. Of course, for all Gisada fragrances, you have a discount code, which is going to be linked below. It's Paulina10. And at the moment, as I look at the website, everything, pretty much everything is discounted. So check it out now. It's, I think, a nice option. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and see you in my next one. Bye.